Hello everyone and welcome back to the Fire of Embers, and god, that loaded so fast. I think this game has loaded faster since some of the updates in certain areas. So last time we did a side fight and a lot of monastery stuff. You might be noticing that there are some new quests on the board. Like this one. So, I bought the DLC since last we played. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some of these paralogs. I'm not sure which one I want to do. I'm kind of going to skip this one because I wasn't really a fan of it. This one I'm probably going to do. This one I've never done, so I don't know what it is. I have a while to do these. This one's a little difficult, so I might wait a little bit longer to do that. And I might do this one instead, because I haven't done it. And I think you probably get like a family relic weapon or something, or one of those kind of like fun weapons that you get. I think. I don't 100% know, because I've never done this one. So we're completely uncharted territory for me now, because I don't think I've done it. I don't think I've done it in any playthrough.
Perfection. Oh, these tea leaves are just divine. Quite the impressive selection, if I do say so myself.
Lawrence, so this is where you are.
Hello, Cyril. Lured here by the exquisite aroma, were you?
No. I've got a thing for you. It's a letter. Alright, well, don't say I didn't deliver it.
A letter for me, is it? Curious. Let's see what we have here. Alas, Professor, nothing so whimsical as that. This correspondence comes from my father. Some difficulty with Acheron, apparently. My father wishes me to return home and settle it.
Who?
A young lord whose domain borders my father's. Do you know of the Great Bridge of Myrden? It is an old bridge across the Aramid River, a key crossing between Alliance and Empire territory. Acheron controls the land on the northern side. Controlling such an essential location gives him quite a bit of clout, which he is ever so eager to deploy toward the purpose of stirring up trouble. This time, he is dredging up an old border dispute that was supposed to be settled some time ago. He has even begun to dispatch military force. It is best we rout his troops before they cause any damage to the surrounding villages.
Why does this fall to you?
To my father, Acheron is insignificant in the face of far more pressing political matters. Other houses wield far greater power and influence. Goneril, Ordelia, Edmund, and of course Regan. To make his voice heard at the Round Table conferences, my father must keep up relations with them. That is simply the way the Leicester Alliance works. It was, after all, founded with the goal of freedom from Fargus. We prize that independence highly, even if it occasionally hinders cooperation. There is often talk of mutual aid, but the truth is that each noble acts to maximize personal benefit. At the moment, the Regan dukedom is in no state to keep those conflicting motivations in check. So while the Alliance may appear to be at peace, the reality is that internal conflict is a routine matter. Of course, this leaves me precious little time to sit back and enjoy a cup of tea. Alas, I must be off.
Sounds tough.
Since you're here, perhaps you would care to accompany me on this little errand? I have no fear of Acheron, but it could be valuable for you to experience these political nuances firsthand. The fate of the Alliance will someday rest upon my shoulders, so it is important to me that those I deal with understand its workings. What say you to broadening your horizons?
No! Yeah, we'll do it.
Excellent. Let us be away at once. I shall leave the finer details of preparation in your capable hands.
Basically, I ain't gonna do shit! Well, to be fair, it's more of like a gameplay thing, because they wouldn't want to like take control away from the player. To be fair, like, honestly, like, if they did, people would be fucking pissed. I mean, the Fire Emblem community gets mad if, like, a character doesn't fucking, like, blow smoke up your ass. Imagine if you just took away control for, like, a second like that. Oof. Jesus, there'd be hell to pay. Hell! Alright, units. Okay, so I should boost her up at some point. But this is kind of who I want. So, I've actually done some looking up on units. Leticia, I think, is actually just straight up the best mage in the game. I know, and unfortunately, Flame is apparently kind of crap. And, I think someone said, like, yeah, you can make her a dancer if you really want to use Flame. So... I think what I might do is... We're just gonna pull the cork off of that. I'm gonna take him onto the actual battlefield. Cyril, who do I want? She's a monster. She's like one of the best units in the game, apparently. Catherine. Is there anybody who's kind of lagging behind that I want to use? But I also want to keep a balanced team. Okay. So she is... Oh, she's actually my adjacent. I actually kind of want to have her on the battlefield. So... Who right now doesn't really need experience? Oh, wait, with him? Because he's kind of weak. Let me check supports for characters. Because I do have to look at those today, too. I want to see if there's anybody he supports with. Who all does he support with? He does not support with Ingrid, so throwing Ingrid onto him isn't a good idea. But I should throw somebody onto him. Wait, who is there anybody not from the house that he supports? We do Catherine, why not? That could be funny. Actually, I'm curious what their support looks like. Yep, there we go. Where's Ingrid's level? Ingrid's level's pretty good. I kind of want her on the battlefield, though, because she's on the cusp of a level. Leonie is too good. But she is already a paladin. So, I think I'll take her out to put Ingrid in. And I think... Who does Ingrid support with? I'm trying to make strategy here and also get supports up. Okay, she actually has a support... Wow, she supports with fucking... I had no idea these two supported. They probably even watched one of their cutscenes and just fucking forgot, too. So Ingrid supports out of the house with Dorothea, Bernadetta, and Catherine. Like, Catherine makes sense. And Ignaz, I've seen their support. Ben Sylvain. Let me think. No, I've never seen her and Raph's support. Oh, wait, no, I've seen the first part. But I will put him as an adjacent for her. That way, she gets, he gets a little XP off of her, too. So, we're going to... Oh, wait, no, he's on the battlefield. There are no adjacents to assign to this unit? What? Oh, because she's already a flyer. Okay. Okay, yeah, but she's on the cusp of her next rank. Okay, so I'll have to give it to somebody else. Alright, let's just do what I was doing before and do that. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. I'm going to check their inventory real quick, make sure everybody is good on their weapons, because I don't remember after last time playing. Alright. Yeah, you still have an iron. I should give you a steel. Yeah, let's give him a steel real quick. Also, I should replenish my battalions. They're probably low. Confirm. Item shop. Oh, armory. No, item shop. Actually, item shop because I think I need to sell or get rid of something in his inventory so he can actually hold it. Yeah, I had a feeling. What does this become? Iron bow? It's not worth it enough for me to give a shit. You don't really need this. Oh, he's got a steel one. Okay, no, he's actually good. Well, that was a waste of time. I apologize. Alright, let's maneuver units. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. A lot of mages over here. There's a mage up there. Yeah, a lot of fighters. Okay, so I want to kind of keep things to the back. Oh, this douchebag. Okay. So what we're going to have to do is... First off, Bernadetta should not be that far up. I think I'll do like that. Good. Yeah, this is better. I think this is better. Let me make a save, just to be on the safer side. And we're gonna start the fight.
far more enemies than I expected. I am glad you decided to come with us, Professor.
You're welcome.
Oh, and here I thought Count Gloucester would be too busy to send his soldiers here. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. I'll just have to deal with you little meddlers swiftly and decisively.
I mean, I can just put a sword through you. That'll be funny.
That is Acheron. If we can deal with him, that ought to scare the rest of these rats off. We need not actually kill him. So long as we cut his escape off convincingly enough, that should suffice.
Forces will try to seize much territory as they can. Be careful not to let them capture your defended location.
Incidentally, take note of those drawbridges. They can only be operated from one of the banks. We may be able to use that to our advantage.
Okay, so that means what I could do. Huh. I could. Okay, yeah, because he'd be trapped that way. Alright. So. Oh, I should have moved her here.
Who, me?
Unfortunately, she's going to take some brunt of this.
Ready.
You know what? Swiggity swooty, I'm coming for that booty! Well, Ingrid's coming for that booty. The reason I sent her out like that, like a monster like that, is her resistance defense is god tier. Alright.
Oh no.
So, is there anybody she can shoot from here? Anyone else? Just him? Okay.
Stay focused.
I want to cut off this mage's route here.
Ready anytime.
Okay, he's not in a good spot. I think I have too many archers, actually. Whoops.
Leave it to me.
I stand ready.
Alright, I'll put him here. And put him here. Where are my defeat conditions? I actually did not look. Conditions. Lorenz falls or the defended location is captured. Okay.
Who, me?
Must be. Is there a flight unit? Why is there a death right in there? Oh, okay, because there's flyers. Alright, I'm going to mark the flyers because they're a big threat. Because they can get into here a lot easier. And I want to keep an eye on their locations. Actually, having a lot of bows now that I'm looking at that is actually good. Okay, she's probably not going to hit. Because of the percentage, but we can at least give it a shot, because it's actually going to be lower than 60, I think it is. Hey, it worked. I'll take it.
I got this.
Start having him march in. Put him here so he has more evasion. I gotta watch that flyer, though. I don't want to move too far away, because I want to make sure that flyer can be shut down before he gets in here. The last thing I need is him coming in, storming in on my fucking facility here. That would fucking suck. This is why I put Raph in the bushes. God, I love the strategy mechanics of this game. Not that it matters if you hit. You can't do damage to him. He's too strong. Alright, so that's the horseman. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, a battalion attack. Oh, it missed, though. Thank God. Put him here. Can she rally? No, she doesn't have a rally ability. Does she have a rally ability? Assist. Oh, she can attack somebody? Oh, he doesn't have a target right yet. Okay. So... what I want to do... actually, let me put on combat arts and see if he can actually hit... okay, that is dumb. We're just going to attack normally. Because he can kill one of these guys. Go for this one. Better percent of actually hitting, and I'd rather take out a unit. Even if it's not something I need, I would just like to kill him. There we go.
Never underestimate an outsider.
Can he make the shot? Oh, he can. A steel bow would do it. Huh. Is there any way I could do some damage to this guy without killing him? So my goal is to not kill him. Oh, nope. Let me try doing this, because I want to get him some XP. That'll do. Did it land? It landed. Okay. Now I'm gonna have him take the shot. Hopefully this hit. Well, okay.
I get things done.
Yeah, you do.
I'm impressed.
Alright, next. I'm gonna beat up this guy for daring attack me. Oh, I see you feeling yourself. That kind of pride ain't good for your health. I'm sorry, I like Leroy Smith. He's just fucking cool. Now I'll just route this idiot. Bonk! Oh, I should have got rid of the mace. I shouldn't have let her had her use that. Oh well, too late.
That is that.
Oh shit, I just realized the problem here.
I can count on you.
Instead...
Stay focused.
Yeah, we're gonna do this instead. This way, he doesn't just shoot Ingrid out of the sky, because that would be a problem.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Yeah, there we go. Alright. So that flyer's coming, and he's coming fast. No, I don't want you to go there. I want you to be here. I'm gonna have Bernadetta start moving up. Did she hit anybody from here? Did she hit the flyer yet? No. And her chance of hitting with this is so low, it's not really worth it. I'm not gonna gamble that. Getting her ready for an attack. Oh, it's magic. That's actually gonna hurt her. Because she's an armored user. Well, it does 3 damage. Oh, well, he missed, so it doesn't fucking matter. I mean, at that percentage, it's actually lower than 38, so... Now, this has a high chance of hitting. Yeah, see? Like I said, the percentage is actually kind of fucked up in this game. Like, that's gonna hit. Oh, shit! Or it had a higher chance of hitting than it looks. But then that happens, because luck is still a thing in these video games. See, this guy, they need to be dead. I can't let them get any further. Okay, that hurt Lorenz a lot. However, she then immediately backed the fuck off. And, yeah, I can't shoot from there. Can she shoot from there? No, she can't. I'm gonna have her back up. No, can't really have her back up now, can I? Well, I can take a shot at least. Alright. Shame no one ever... Oh, he's using a sword. Whoops!
It was a good try.
Claude just trying to style on a motherfucker. That's what happened there. There's a lot of bad things right now. So I need to clear the board a bit. Just a bit.
Who, me?
They're gonna go right for Ignatz. And I'm just gonna tell you to go to hell. Which I really am. Jesus Christ.
That is that.
I think most of the flyers are down, other than this one who has not moved yet. So that's good.
I got this.
Okay, this time you're going to fucking eat shit and die. Ouch. Dick. That's what you get for trying to hit Muscle Boy. Can she just, like, snipe him from here? Better percent chance on the iron bow. Which I figured was a good idea, because if she happened to crit, she'd just end him. But, I mean, she wasn't going to crit that time, unfortunately.
Ready.
Die! 98% chance. Fuck
I did
you.
what I had to.
Just stay there. Ooh, she got a gambit, even though she doesn't have gambits. Well, let's heal up, dumbass.
I stand ready.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing is, at least in my experience, Lorenz isn't a very good unit.
Ooh, have you found something nice? Go ahead and hand it over.
Thieves, do not allow them to escape.
Well, at least I get one turn to, deal with them. Oh, well, they're gonna start moving now. Wait, can Ingrid just, like, fly? She can just fly up to his ass. Sup, motherfucker! It's actually better if she just doesn't use a combat art. Aw, you bitch. Alright, I gotta actually chase that motherfucker down. Oh, Leonie would be great here, because she could just run on a motherfucker and end their life. Oh, I'm at a disadvantage without Leonie. I didn't realize how much I lean on that girl. Like, jeez. She is such a beast. Devil Sword? Interesting. I like the name. Oh no, you ain't. You're gonna play Paul! Oh my god. And Birdie decides this time she's gonna crit. When you want a man dead, I mean really dead? Okay, so I'm gonna have him start going this way with these guys to protect him, basically. Ignatz, I'm gonna move you here, I think. And Marianne, move here, because I don't know who you're gonna end up healing next. Well, you're probably gonna end up healing somebody soon. The Thief's gonna get a little further away, unfortunately. So it doesn't look like this round's gonna have a lot of fighting. I mean, you literally had 0% chance of hitting me. I don't even know why you bothered. Oh shit, he's kind of protected in there.
The enemy is on the move. Do not let them through.
Oh, the problem is she's got to get through this guy. This guy's literally in the way. So I gotta cut his head off so she can get through. And then take him out. Oh, I hope I don't regret this. This is a risky play. Let's see if it pays off. Just put that in your inventory. There we go. She is out of range. Unfortunately, he cannot attack more people. But he can snipe. So that's cute. Go bowl cut! I don't know why I'm being mean to Ignaz. I like him. He's a good boy.
Guess I have no choice.
Fuck!
You lost to me?
She's just tired of this shit. She wants to go home right now. Okay, that's what will happen with that one. Oh, he can actually kill here. Nice. Kill! Which he did.
Magnificent.
I actually noticed some characters' crit chances are going up, so that's nice. Bring out the steel bow. Iron bow has a better chance, but the steel bow will do more damage. Alright, time to finish him off. It's gonna be... Oh! Fuck!
Strength in action.
Jesus. Getting a lot of crits today, Jesus. We're having an oops all crits day. Hey, we're not done shooting at you. Dead.
It's not luck, it's fate.
I feel like I'm gonna have to fix him up. On the plus side, that's a high resistance area. The downside here... Oh, never mind! Crits happen! I was gonna be like, the downside here is the fact that he doesn't have any armor breaking abilities, but he just didn't care. He was like, armor breaking abilities? What name so? See, that actually would have hurt if that hit. Wow, you did 1 damage. Enjoy 24 a
You
hit.
didn't give it your all.
You should have just stayed home. Die. Go on, hit her with a spell. Okay, Ingrid, you're just showing off. You wouldn't even taking damage if that touched you. You're just styling. I appreciate it. I always am a fan of styling on fools. Speaking of styling on fools, we're just gonna keep shooting at you. Didn't you see what happened to the last guy standing here? He just got shot at until he died.
Shall we dance?
When one sniper shows up and the other into a spot where a sniper and a spotter have been watching,
Is mine.
I wouldn't have stood there. That was stupid. It's time for Hilda, 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 Hilda. You know, someone started telling online earlier today. This will date the video. Where they were noting that Ingrid is popular. Not Ingrid, Hilda. Ingrid's not that popular. Not really hated though. Though people do point out, especially with her Dudo support, that she is racist because she's racist to the people of Dusker. There's a reason for it in the story, but she is. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Fuck. Who am I gonna hit? Ooh. Well, that's a good idea. Let's see which one will do more damage to old Hilda. This one. That would be the better one to silence. So, what was I saying? Hilda, despite her being fairly popular, she probably would have been more popular if she was the flirty character that everyone thought she was gonna be. Like the flirty fan service girl, like people originally were thinking that she was going to end up being, but she wasn't. Which is really kind of a sobering thought and depressing, but to be honest with you, I've kind of noted this about the Fire Emblem fan base for a while.
You're outclassed.
I'm newer to the series, but I'm also kind of an outlier to the fan base. So, you guys know what I'm into and what I like and what characters I tend to like. But this is more towards the female cast, though there are things that there is an overlap with one thing. So, if you, for a character to be popular and be a woman in Fire Emblem, typically they need to be one of a few things. They need to be... Actually, hold on. Oh, too late. Oh well. Nothing I can do about that. Okay, the silence guy is stronger, so I'll have to keep that in mind. So it has a 65% chance of hitting, so that's actually a pretty good percent chance. And my god, Raph, you've been getting fucking peppered with this. Oh, you bitch.
Watch and learn. Allow me to demonstrate. Should I have held back?
No. You're doing good job. You're doing perfectly. Oh god, she will just fucking annihilate him. Please hit, 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 please hit. Yes!
Can I go now?
Bernie! Bernie! So anyway, what I was saying about characters. Typically the more popular characters are going to be... Ooh, I can use this combat art this time. Typically the more popular characters are going to be, when it comes to women, are going to be the ones who are flirty towards, especially specifically if they're flirty towards the Avatar. If they are flirty towards the Avatar, they are going to skyrocket in popularity. Flirty characters, fan service characters, and meek characters in terms of the women of the roster. If you are not one of these, you are more likely to not be liked that much. What was that one? Group Flames. Okay, I don't really want to use that. But, but and if you want to be a unpopular character and be a woman, short hair is a good one, unless it's like a more feminine style, like a bob cut. Fire Emblem fanbase seems to be okay with those, or like them. That seems to be fine.
Who are you? I'd appreciate it if you could just not get in my way.
No. Oh, he's guarded against it. Oh, what a bitch. Well. That sucks. I hope he doesn't end Leticia's life.
I don't like this.
Oh. No, I won't. Especially if it hits. Like it did. Oh, I hate this.
Now.
Another one? Again! Oh, you are making this really difficult for old Raffi boy. Bernie! Save the himbo! Save the himbo! Save the himbo! Save the himbo! You gotta shoot one more and it's gotta land. There's a 1% chance.
Anywhere I can hide.
Actually, I think 99 is still considered 100% because it's a weird way the numbers work. Wait here.
I got this.
He can't really do anything here. He's just gonna burn. Oh, wait. I can still have him heal himself? Sweet. That's nice. It's gonna be good because he's gonna be stuck there for a hot minute.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you're gonna need to heal her because she's kind of fucked up right there.
Stay focused.
Ready. Leave it to me.
I can still attack you, motherfucker. I really shouldn't, though. Heal. No. Does she have a... Oh, she does. Okay, I'm gonna use one of these on her.
Who, me?
She can't really do anything here.
Ready and willing.
I don't want to kill him yet.
I did hear that some good-for-nothing inherited this territory. I guess that's you, then.
Who do you think you are? I'm not a good for nothing. You are.
If you were actually good for anything at all, I'd at least expect you to recognize who I am.
Yeah, it's kind of... You kind of fucked up there.
Ready anytime.
Alright, I think I'm gonna be... I want to get Lorenz to get the kill. So, can he do the... No, he can't do the bridge from here.
I stand ready.
Alright, open the bridge. That's not gonna kill him, is it? Whatever he shoots? No, but it will hurt. Okay. I'm gonna move some people around to make it a little bit more difficult for him. Ingrid's gonna stand at the ready. He's like looking at her like, ah! That's just a flying death machine right there. Let's see. I want her to heal up Hilda a little bit more. Yeah, that's good. Move him up. And set him here. And Ignatz, set you here. Oh, you decide to attack her again. That's rude. I didn't want you to do that. Oh, awesome. He can get the kill. Alright, do that. And, ooh, yes, that was a good idea, because it got Marianne a level up. Getting Marianne level ups is very important, because, you know, healers.
Give it up, Acheron. We are in the right. If you try to remain here any longer...
What, you'll kill me? A tiny kid like you kill someone like me? Oh, that's too funny.
Says a tiny man like you.
You cannot be allowed to run amok. We will settle this here and now.
If you think you're up to the task, then by all means. But it's not my fault if it ends badly.
Says the guy who's mostly dead. Ooh, got Catherine a nice level up too.
I thought I...
Yeah, unfortunately it wasn't that good, Lorenz.
Serve Lady Rhea.
That's a shame.
Wait! I lose! I give up! I surrender! Please don't kill me!
What a brave man.
You have my thanks, Professor. Please go on ahead. I will clean up here and then report to my father. See you back at the monastery.
What a great man. I am a fan though of like characters in fiction, like villains being like all arrogant and then like having that like bitch ass moment like that. It's one of my favorite things. Oh, we have the Knights of Gloucester. Nice. You know, it makes sense that on the especially on the Black Eagle route, you don't get that one because you're with the Empire. And in that one, you were literally punching the Empire in the snout.
Thank you so much.
Your assistance in this incident with Acheron has proved most essential. Consider me in your debt. Thanks to you, the Alliance was able to nip this internal conflict in the bud.
What will become of him?
He has written a pledge to my father, swearing never to cause trouble about the border again. Of course, he is hardly the type to bind himself in good faith to anything written on paper. But Acheron has many connections, both in the Alliance and in the Empire. To remove him entirely would cause more conflict. We will just have to watch him closely for now.
That sounds like a cautious approach.
Indeed. I do plan to eliminate him eventually, however. He is nothing but trouble. Incidentally, there was one other benefit to embarking upon this errand. Have a look at this. The magic staff Thyrsus, a relic passed down through House Gloucester for generations. It seems my father has finally recognized my ability. Apparently, he had been considering entrusting this relic to me for some time. He has had precious few opportunities to take to the field of battle personally of late. Doubtless, by giving this to me, he intends to send the message that I must work even harder. I will certainly continue to do my utmost, but I am by no means completely subservient to his will.
Is all not well between you two? You disagree with your father's opinions?
I would not go so far as that, but my father seldom thinks beyond the immediate benefit of our house. While that is important, I prefer to consider the greater good when I make decisions. I believe that is a noble's duty. Now, for the time being, may I trust you to decide how we may best make use of Thyrsus? For the moment, I think you are in the best position to apply it to the betterment of all Fodlan.
Are you sure?
To be quite honest, I am not certain I feel ready to decide the fate of a relic on my own just yet. Do me this favor, Professor, and I will be grateful. Now to celebrate, allow me to treat you to tea.
I was right, so there is a relic weapon.
My thank you so much.
You know, I get the sneaking suspicion the way to get every relic weapon is to do the Blue Lion route. Just a hunch I'm having right now. Because they really, really want you to like the Blue Lions.
I am grateful.
Trust me, if you play all the routes, you'll understand.
I thank you.
But that's just, you know, whatever. Oh yeah, instruct manual. Jesus Christ, I forgot all about this. And we're going to do the, oh god, it's going to be the village battle. That's going to be a difficult one. Alright, so where are everybody in motivations? Everyone's kind of mediocre right now, unfortunately. That's a shame. That is a goddamn shame. Alright, I'll probably be using Catherine at some point, so... Actually, where's Ingrid? Ingrid's not that high, unfortunately. She's only got, like, 1 point. So I gotta hope for, like... Oh, this sucks. Alright, let's burn it on Claude. Because Claude's gonna be a flyer soon, so I wanna up his flying where I can, because he can't do it naturally in fights. I have to do it this way, until he becomes a flyer. There we go. Yeah, this isn't the greatest. I think I'll auto-instruct the rest. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Begin lecture.
Professor.
Focus on faith. Focus on lance and riding. Excel. I get along riding them fine. I'm more confident with... If I was more confident with lance, I might feel... Use your faith a lot. Giving her a weapon is good. I don't know if lance is her weapon or not, but let's just do it. Fuck it. Sometimes I give you good ideas. Ignaz is doing. Okay.
Alright, time to sneak off and do some painting.
Professor,
What's up, Bob Ross?
Such lovely weather today, huh? I was, just about to go for a walk.
Why are you bringing all that paper
What,
for a
this?
walk?
No, it's, I'm sorry, Professor. I'll admit it. I was going to do some painting. You remember the place where we talked before? I've been painting the scenery there. I'm still keeping up with my academics and training, of course. I just paint in my spare time, as a change of pace.
You don't have to hide it.
Oh, I don't? Well, yes. Maybe you're right. I may have gotten ahead of myself. I'm sorry for panicking there. Honestly, I'm just worried that my father will find out that I've been painting.
I'm not gonna tell him.
Of course. Why would you go out of your way to tell him that? Completely illogical of me. But it seems I've developed a bit of a complex about it. My father's not a fan of my artistic pastime, you see. We're a merchant family, and my older brother is set to inherit the business. As for me, my father decided I should be a knight. That's why I'm at the academy. Painting won't help me become a knight. It's a waste of time.
Is that why you feel guilty about it?
Well, yes. I feel like I'm betraying my parents. I hear the business has been slow for them over the past few years. If I become a knight for an influential noble house, I could use my connections to help support them. My father was determined to send me here. He must have been, considering the enormous amount of money he spent. I don't think I'm well suited to being a knight. My parents sent me to the academy for their sake, not my own. When I think about how hard my family is working just to stay in business, how can I sit idly by? All of which is just to say that painting will have to remain my little hobby. Nothing more. Not that I could make a career out of it even if I wanted to. That's just a fantasy.
God, that depresses me. Oh yeah, I gotta go through all the supports, and there's a lot of them. Holy Fargus, yeah.
I did not expect.
Okay, we can just cut through this. We don't need it. Oh, they're both at 100% now. Jeez. Alright, next.
Can't argue with results.
Awesome. And...
I'm actually pretty good at this. Aha!
good. Good. What's happening here? Marianne? Let's try it. I don't know what she would like. I don't know what her favorite tea is. This is a shame. Fuck it.
Did you need something from me? Thank you very much.
I'm probably not gonna be good with this.
So nice and warm.
You know, I gotta finish my thought before, what I was talking about the characters. Shareable snacks. Shareable snacks? Weaknesses?
No.
Probably weaknesses.
Huh?
Plans for the future, school uniforms.
No.
Oh, I'm terrible at you. Oh. Yeah, I do not have that much of a connection to her. That's a shame. I like her. But man, we are not compatible.
Thank you very much.
That's a shame. Charm didn't go up. Fuck. Yep, DLC supplies, that's all happened. I'll probably use the monastery, because I think our level is good. Something strange, Remire. See, I think I'm over leveled if I remember correctly from looking. Seminar Marketplace, certifications. Let's check some certification stuff. Ooh. There's one. Where is it? Grappler. There we go. Good job, my boy. I'm so proud of you.
I passed!
I don't know how those chains will help you in battle, but whatever. If it's how if it makes you happy, I'm happy. Ooh, more advanced. So now she gets to be an advanced class too. Oh, I'm out of. I need to buy an advanced seal. Okay, I'll be buying some seals in a second. I'm also gonna be fixing some weapons too. Marketplace item, blacksmith, repair. Hilda did a lot of work, so yeah, her mace. Actually, her mace ain't that bad. Claude's bow needs some fixing. His iron bow is okay for now. I'm good for now. You're good. Actually, he's got 2, so fuck it. Hilda... Oh, yeah, I already checked her. Let's repair that steel lance. She has a chest key. I have to get rid of that. Oh, I gave her the accuracy ring. No wonder she's just fucking annihilating people. I forgot that I gave that to her. Also, I should fix your bow. She is... Iron Lance. Let's fix that. Good, and then I think everyone else is good. Yeah, everyone else looks good. I do want to sell the bullion that some people have in their inventory. I think, like, Ingrid has one, and she has one. She must have picked that up in one of the fights, and I just forgot about it. Ingrid probably came with it, and I just never used it. Okay, so which seal do I need to, vamp up my muscle boy? Where are you, muscle boy? Oh, wait, no, you're already vamped up. Who was it? It was Ingrid. I need an advanced seal? Is that what I need? And I'm gonna just double check people's inventory. I don't have an advanced seal right now. I probably just have an intermediate. Okay, so it's intermediate seals I have at the moment. So I gotta go back to the marketplace and buy some seals. I don't know why I did that. I'm stupid. Alright, let's just buy some seals, put in the convoy. Oh, I can only buy 3. That's fine. We'll buy 3 then. Ooh, steel shields. I'm gonna buy 3 of those. And we're going to give some people some new shields. So I feel like that's a good idea. Like, I'm gonna give myself... No, I'm so overleveled, I'm not even worried about it. Let's see here. Leonie's like one of my top frontliner. So we're going to give her the new shield. Why did I do that? Okay, so next in line for the shield, store. Let's give her one, because her defense isn't the best. So this will help a bit with that little glaring weak point. And actually, I might give the other one to Raph to help with his defense. There we go. Alright, yeah, that works. Alright, so Raph is set. Combat arts, I'll look at that maybe later. Alright, let's look at some supports, because we got a lot here, as you can see. And after that, I will cut my monastery shenanigans, and then we'll go right to the final battle. Alright, well, I guess Lorenz is the only one Oh, wait, I can do him. Or her.
Welcome, Professor. This is the first time I have welcomed you here, is it not? There is no need to be nervous. Please, come closer. When you speak with me here in this room, you are not speaking with the Archbishop, but with Rhea. It's just me.
Understood?
Such a sweet child. My apologies. I should not be treating you like a child. As Gerald's kin, somehow you don't seem at all a stranger to me. Speaking of Gerald, may I ask if he ever spoke of me to you?
He never mentioned you. He said you were frightening. He never mentioned you. I'll be honest.
Dear, how heartless of him. In any case, let us endeavor to become closer from here on out. Since you are here, shall I tell you about the Gerald that I knew? By the look of it, you haven't heard much about his time at the monastery, have you? When I first met Gerald, he was quite young. Why, he could not even grow a full beard at that point. On one fateful occasion, the band of mercenaries he belonged to fought alongside the Knights of Seiros. I was traveling with the Knights at the time, and Gerald jumped in front of an attack meant for me. He was gravely wounded, on the verge of death. I tended to his wounds in a desperate attempt to save his life. Thankfully, my efforts were not in vain. Gerald managed to escape a seemingly certain death. I made arrangements for him to receive further care at Garrick Mach. The moment he was deemed fully recovered, I invited him to join the Knights.
I didn't know. Thank you for telling me.
Well, it is not a story I have often repeated. Even at the monastery, there are not many who know that. I tell you this because, to me, you are the child of the one who saved my life all those years ago. And also...
Yes?
Never mind. It is nothing. I simply wanted to say that I trust you. By coming to visit with me today, you have... Well, suffice it to say that my day is brighter than it otherwise would have been. I thank you for that.
Okay, that one's down. Now for this one. You should try listening when they're ready to speak. Okay, so I gotta do that one in the monastery when I travel around. Alright, time for everybody else then. Deepen this bond. AKA, gotta wait for the plot.
Hey, Ignatz. Getting lost in your imagination again?
No, today I am praying. I'm hoping that if I pray with all my might, she will appear before me.
The goddess, you mean?
Yes. Perhaps it's strange to think about such things.
Nah, you're fine. If I had the chance to meet the goddess, I certainly wouldn't say no. Especially your version of the goddess, huh? Total looker, isn't that right?
That's a disrespectful way of putting it. I just believe that she's a divine beauty. She'd have to be, considering how she mesmerized the people of Fodlan when she walked among them.
Too true. No doubt an incomparable beauty, that one. Funny to think that even now she must be somewhere, right? Well, I guess she's just floating on a cloud or whatnot.
Yes, indeed. Watching over us from above. And they say that someday she will return to walk amongst us again.
Well, don't mind me. You go ahead and get some good praying in. If the goddess appears, you let me know, okay?
What? No.
Sorry, I was fidgeting with
If
something.
she
That's what that
does
noise
appear,
was.
I want it to just be the goddess and me.
It'll be way better if I'm there too. I'm saying this for your benefit, Ignatz.
Why?
Imagine an incomparable beauty standing before you. Do you really think you'll be able to remain calm?
Well, that is to say...
But if I'm there, I can smooth things over. Have a nice chat, invite her to tea, everything a goddess deserves.
Oh, well, I suppose that makes sense.
Of course it does. Now, get on with it. Pray like you've never prayed before.
Fucking idiots. I love them. Alright, Claude, what else you got for me? Leticia and her. Okay. So they're done.
As you can see, if we were to face an enemy on this terrain, I would go here, and you would go here.
Hang on. If we're trying to repel the enemy, I should be positioned there, correct?
Huh? I'm not sure that's the best idea. Take a closer look at this map. See, there's a graveyard over here. Might run into some of those ghosts you hate so much.
God, will you knock it off already? So help me. If you continue treating me like a child, I'll...
Easy there. I'm sorry, okay? Just don't start blasting off any spells in here.
I've more pride than to turn an unarmed soldier to cinders. It wouldn't kill you to speak to me as an equal when we're discussing matters as serious as this.
Actually, I see you as more than an equal. There's no questioning the power you wield. And I was being serious about the formation just now. The bit about the ghosts was just me having fun with you. Or trying to. You're so smart, I figured you'd catch on to that right away. But back to the formation. Can you see why I arranged it like I did? The area I want you to guard requires the ability to adapt to an ever-changing situation. Who else could I trust with such a difficult task? You're my best bet for something like that.
Perhaps that's true.
Think back to the times we fought together. When have I ever treated you like a child on the battlefield? I depend on you, Lysithea. I value your power almost as much as I do Teach's.
Truly?
I swear to you on all of Fodlan, I'd like to have my fun, but I wouldn't joke about something like that. I consider you a valued ally. I'll stop now before I inevitably drift back into teasing you again. Just know that I meant every word, okay?
Fair enough then. From here forward, see to it that you treat me with the respect of an equal. And I admit that you are not short on talent yourself, but don't go getting a big head over it.
Says the cocky child gremlin. Okay, this one.
Ingrid, hello.
Yes, Claude?
Listen, I know you and I don't always get along. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry if my way of being is upsetting to you.
If anyone should be making apologies, it's probably me. I've been overly harsh toward you on more than one occasion. I am close friends with someone who has caused me no end of trouble since we were very young. You remind me a bit of him, and I think I've projected my annoyances at him onto you, at times.
Huh. Am I really that similar to this friend of yours?
Not in every regard, no. You certainly seem to treat those of the opposite gender with quite a bit more respect, for one thing.
Well now, I'll take that as a compliment.
You also speak to me in a much more amicable manner than my dear friend ever does.
Okay, I have to ask you something, but only if you promise not to show me your angry lines again. Doesn't that straight-laced personality of yours make life harder than it needs to be? I feel like there are plenty of people who'd like to get to know you better, but who are scared off by your, well, intense attitude.
Oh, really?
Really. I'd say that especially applies to most of the folks you go around giving lectures to. We're all friends here, Ingrid. We all trust each other with our very lives on the battlefield. Shouldn't we try to accept each other?
You have a point.
I sure do. Besides, with a cute face like yours, I bet you could win anyone over if you just threw out a smile now and then.
I've got better things to concern myself with. In any case, you speak as though you know so much about wooing the masses. But I would wager that many of our classmates find it difficult to trust one as slovenly as yourself.
Oh, another lecture. I see you took my words to heart. Look, let's just call a truce, shall we? How about we agree that we could both learn something from our chat today? If you'll make an effort to smile more, I'll try my best to set a better example for everyone.
That seems like an unreasonable thing to ask of you. I wonder if you're capable of such a thing.
And it's perhaps equally wild to ask an ice block like you to melt. But let's give it a try. What do you say?
I suppose it's only virtuous to ask as much of myself as I'm asking of you. Very well. I accept your challenge.
Yeah, she is a lot more rigid than, say, like, Leonie, who's honestly kind of a soft-hearted person. Alright, let's see this madness.
Tell me, Marianne, do you have a love of flowers?
Well, I don't dislike them.
I've happened upon a spot that's just teeming with splendid blossoms. Would you like me to show you?
I think I would rather stay. It would be for the best if you kept your distance from me.
Well, perhaps I could pick a few of the nicest and present them to you. With a beautiful bouquet in your arms, your magnificence would rival even that of the goddess.
I would never compare myself to the beauty of the goddess.
I see. Well, I don't mind. Oh, that is a lovely handkerchief you've got there. Did you know that a handkerchief reflects the sensitivity of its owner? Yours tells me you have quite a refined sensibility. If you only applied yourself a little more to the rest of your ensemble, there is no doubt in my mind.
If you admire my handkerchief so much, you may have it.
No, please, that is not what I meant.
It was a gift from my adoptive father. I didn't choose it for myself. I'm sure I don't share his refined sensibilities, though, considering how little he and I have in common. I have to go.
Such beauty. And yet, with just a little polish, she'd be a marvel. If only she'd put in some effort. I wonder. Indeed, I shall make it my mission to awaken her beauty. There is nothing that I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, cannot do.
Except for realize she's suffering from crippling depression. That's one thing you can't do right now. You're dumb, but you'll figure it out, maybe.
Hello, Catherine. A moment of your time.
Oh, it's you. Yes?
That sword you wear upon your hip, how did you come by it, exactly?
I don't appreciate your tone. Are you implying I swiped it off someone?
Not at all. But heroes' relics are typically passed down through the bloodlines of the 10 elites. You are descended from a noble family, are you not?
That's none of your business.
Actually.
Let's say I was a nobody, with no relic, no crest. I would still be me, wouldn't I? That's not to say lineage counts for nothing. It just doesn't count as much as how you lived your life and what you live for. Or, let's say I was descended from some noble house. Would that change how you treat me?
Yes, it would. To treat you differently from the common folk would only be appropriate.
You're so narrow-minded, tied down by foolish, antiquated notions.
But the nobility and the common folk are different. If the few did not have capabilities to set them apart from the many, then they would not be the few.
Wow. You really think nobles are better than everyone else, don't you?
I didn't mean to suggest...
You pay so much attention to people's lineage and status that you have no idea who they actually are. Even if I was from the prestigious house whatever, I would never associate with a blowhard like you.
Catherine just punched him in the fucking stomach, and he made a goose sound. That's what just happened there. We just saw a man die. Alright, let's look at some more supports. We have a lot here. I don't think there's any outside the Oh. I lied. Wow, it won't show me theirs, because the unrecruitables. That's interesting. I mean, it makes sense. Are we done with him? Yeah, we are. Okay. Let's do the big brother, little sister one.
So heavy. I think I might have borrowed one too many books this time. And I have to return them at some point.
What's going on? Everything okay?
Just my luck.
Lysithia? Oh, wow. Look at the mess you made.
Thank you for the assistance. I can take it from here.
Were you planning on carrying this much weight on your own? Don't be ridiculous. You should have at least asked for help.
They're all books I need for my studies, and it's my own responsibility. No need to involve others.
I'm happy to help you carry some of them. How about half? That's fair, right?
No, really, I have this. I am not incapable, and I'm not a child.
As smart as you are, you sure are a silly person.
I'm so tough. I'm gonna stand my ground. I don't need help from anyone. And when things don't go my way, I'm gonna act all sad and moody.
You are remarkably talented at channeling me.
Huh? Oh, no. Sorry. I was imitating my little sister. Her name's Maya. She's way smart, but she can be pretty stubborn. You remind me of her. What I mean to say is that I want to help. So swallow your pride and ask. I'll be carrying this stack of books now. Got a problem with that?
Yeah. You seem obstinately determined to go against my wishes.
Alright. Is this a good spot to drop them?
Hey, what are you doing? They need to be stacked neatly, otherwise they'll topple. This one needs to be rearranged, otherwise the rest won't fit properly.
Wow, talk about picky.
You're the one who was so insistent on helping. If you're gonna help, do it right or don't bother.
Fine.
Oh yeah, I want to finish my thought on the whole female thing real quick before I do another one. So what I want to end with is, if you want to be an unpopular character in Fire Emblem and be a woman, you want to be the short hair thing I mentioned. The other thing is, if you are not, if you don't blow smoke up the ass of the avatar, and if you're a combo of those two, hello Leonie, you will be absolutely hated. You can actually kind of look at like the trends of which characters are popular, and you can kind of cross-reference it with what I just said, and unfortunately, I am not wrong. I will not take criticism on this.
Oh, it's Raphael.
Oh.
What's he doing at that desk?
The only exception is kind of Lynn, but I think it's because she has long, ridiculous hair, and she shows a lot of leg. To give you an idea, Leonie here, even with the people that don't like her a lot, usually they'll be like, well, she's cute in time skip, because, you know, she grows out her hair, and she shows a lot more leg, and her boobs are bigger.
Hey, are you studying? I thought you'd given up on it. Nice to see her. What the?
Oh, Leonie!
What's wrong? Why are you crying?
I just got a thank you letter from my little sister.
Okay, maybe start from the beginning.
My little sister lives with my grandpa now. She's had to deal with so much since I decided not to take over the family business.
You might have to back up a bit more before this starts to make sense to me.
Our parents were merchants, but they died in an accident. We had some money saved at first, but Grandpa isn't healthy enough to work, and I'm not smart enough to work a job that requires much thinking.
That's really tough. Hard to make a fortune with just your strength, I'm sure.
I had to sell all our valuables just to pay my way here so I could become a knight.
Wow, that's a lot of pressure.
My sister wants the best for me, but she's the smart one in the family. She's the one that should be here. When I ask if she needs anything, she always says she's fine. She doesn't want to ask me for anything, because she knows I'm having such a hard time here.
She sounds like a great kid. So, what did the letter say?
It says she's happy and thankful for all the study materials I sent her.
That's good, right? Wait, where did you find extras?
I couldn't find any, so I just sent her mine. It's like you said, right? It's better to give them to someone who will use them instead of letting them go to waste.
Don't take this the wrong way, but don't you still kind of need those? Well, I guess if it makes her happy, it's worth it. Maybe I can scrounge something up for her, too.
I want to point out, Leonie did not judge him for crying. She was just concerned with him, because Leonie is a good girl. And y'all weak!
Hey, Marianne? Are you there?
Yes. Can I help you?
Do you have a minute?
Huh? Oh,
Then, if you don't mind, would you come with me for a moment?
So, did you need something from me?
Yes, indeed. I have an urgent request.
Have I done something?
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. Really, you don't have to worry. Would you close your eyes, please?
Then how will I know where I'm going?
Just take my hand. That's it. There, right there. Perfect. Now open your eyes.
Ah, the town is glowing from the sunset.
Yes. Isn't it beautiful?
Very much so.
I was looking at it earlier and I thought to myself, I have to show Marianne.
But why me?
Because you're always looking at your shoes. You never get a chance to appreciate the scenery.
Oh,
See, the best thing about the scenery is, it's always changing. With the weather, the time of day, the season. So every view is unique. Never to be repeated. If no one sees it, it's lost.
You could have just enjoyed it on your own.
I wanted to share this beautiful landscape with you.
Thank you. I'm not sure what to say.
Hey, that's okay. I won't try to express this beauty in words either. Just look and remember. This will make for a nice memory. And maybe remember that I was here too.
I will. I really will.
That gave me that was a warm, fuzzy feeling. I really like that. Oh yeah, I really like that one. Oh, time for the children.
Hey, I'm about to take out the trash. Got anything you want me to take? How about these? Just some old study notes of mine. Wow, that's quite the pile there. You sure it's all fine to throw away? Of course. It's all safely stored in my brain now. If I concentrate, I can access any of it with ease. Why am I not surprised? I wish I had even half your power of concentration. Okay, here we go. Ugh, this is pretty heavy. Well, it'll be a good workout. Oh, but you were telling me not to take my training so lightly. Still, can't hurt to get a little exercise in. I'll just take it at a run. See you later. What is it, Lysithia? Was there something in that pile of paper you wanted to hang on to after all? No, that's not it. There's just something I want to say to you. I'm sorry for saying your way of doing things was inefficient. You've clearly grown plenty strong, doing things as you have. Not to mention, multitasking and training in that way surely presents interesting challenges. Well, sure. But if everyone has their own methods, then your methods aren't wrong either. All you did was share them with me, so there's no need for apologies. Still, it's probably beyond me to imitate your levels of focus and concentration. How do you even manage to throw yourself into only one thing like that? I haven't much choice. I can't waste even a single moment. I can understand that. I'm sort of the same way. I hate feeling like I'm not getting enough work done. Anyway, you should just do what works for you. You've got something you want to achieve, right? That's why you feel pressured to study so hard. Yes. Then focus on what matters to you. Leave the rest to people who have the time for it. And hey, if you need any heavy lifting done, you know where to go. The way I see it, it's all training. You know, Leonie, you're so kind, so strong. Whoa, what's with the compliments all of a sudden? I was just thinking what an incredible partner you'd make. Really, you've got all of the perfect qualities. What? I'm not simply saying that. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. You're making me blush. What a strange way to compliment someone.
So if Thesia wants to fuck, unfortunately, there's no A support, so she cannot fuck. Oh, now these two. Jesus Christ, we have a lot. I really let this go for a while, didn't I? Jesus.
Hey, Cyril! Cyril? What is he staring at? I see. Hey! What are you looking at there? Anything interesting? Let me have a look. 3 apples, 2 bags of ointment, 1 piece of graphite. Intriguing. Some sort of code, perhaps?
Nah, I was just asked to go out and buy the stuff on this list.
Oh, that's all? Sorry for interrupting in that case. This is kind of a one-person job, so I won't bother you by offering aid.
You actually helped a lot just now, reading that list for me like you did. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't tell anybody, because I've been trying to keep it a secret, but I don't know how to read, so I wasn't sure what to do with the list.
Is that so? But why do you keep it a secret?
I'd hate it if people figured I wasn't up to a job just because I couldn't read.
You're always welcome to call on me for help. I'd be happy to.
Thanks, I will.
I really mean that. Anything you need.
Okay.
Good. Now, you better go get those supplies before it gets dark. Do you remember everything on the list? Need me to read it one more time for you?
That would be pretty helpful, actually.
All right, listen up. I'm not gonna do this a 3rd time.
Lysithia's not a good liar, is she? She knew I was in trouble right away. Hang on. Did she just want to act like a big sister again? But she looked real happy when she was helping me. And I think I'd like to see that smile again sometime.
Alright, nerds.
Aha, Lysithia. It's wrong to tease, yet I can hardly help myself. I know a secret. Your secret, in fact.
I think you mean a baseless rumor. Why are you wasting your time? And mine, for that matter.
Well... it's a secret that could completely overturn what is considered common knowledge in Crest research.
Shut your mouth! Just... let's go talk somewhere other than here. Okay, where did you hear about it?
There was a sort of accident in Professor Hanneman's room.
I should have figured. You haven't told anyone, have you?
Of course not. If someone else were to learn you have 2 crests, I might lose you as a test subject.
Please stop talking so loudly. So what if I have 2 crests? If you insist on speaking of it, please do so quietly.
My intuition was correct. You do have 2 crests.
Wait, what? Did you just trick me?
Trick is such a strong word. I think of it as testing a hypothesis. The truth is, I simply made an educated guess.
Well, now that I've confirmed it for you, there's not much I can do.
I disagree. For example, you could tell me if you were born with them, or is the source magical? What does it feel like to use both crests at the same time? Is it pleasant, painful, euphoric?
Enough is enough! I am done talking about this. As though I'd speak of this to the likes of you.
I understand her desire for privacy, but to refuse my request for knowledge? Well, it's rude.
I think you're the rude one here, buddy. Just saying. Ooh, we still got a mountain to go. Okay, so they're just linked off of Leonie, so why don't I... Well, not your... Marianne has a ton of supports right now, Jesus.
You've been an enormous help. Thanks so much. Excuse me. I have some more supplies that just arrived for the infirmary. Oh, were there more? I thought I'd gotten them all.
Do you have Uno?
Bandages and other small things, but there might be more coming. Well, I just got the boys to bring in the heavy bottles. Looks like we can't fit all of it without some rearranging, though. You know, if you'd arrived earlier, you could have helped me tidy up. My apologies. I don't really need your apologies. I need your help. Oh, okay. How can I help? How can you help? I said tidy up, didn't I? See the shelves there? See if you can clear out some space and tuck away the bandages. I can try. Hey, careful, Marianne. There's some strong stuff in those bottles. I'm sorry, No, look, just leave the bandages for now and move the bottles from the shelf. I can do that. Now the bandages fell. No! So in the end, I did it all by myself. I'm sorry that I was no help. I just got in your way. It's fine. We'll even it out with pastries. You want me to give you pastries? I guess I can. You seem so thoughtful and composed, but you're surprisingly clumsy. It's such an odd mix. I practically have no choice but to take over for you. You're right. I'm sorry.
Alright, we're almost out. We're almost out of this. This.
Oh, hey, Marianne. Leonie? I thought greenhouse duty was mine today. What are you doing here? Oh, I'm sorry. You've been avoiding me ever since I lost my temper, haven't you? You're probably scared of me now. In the moment, I was hurt. I'm sure you had good reasons to act the way you did. If you want me to leave you alone, I will. I promise. You've got nothing to fear from me. Leonie, I've watered all the plants, so I'm done here. I'll get out of your way. Wait! Huh? Hey, what is it? It's, I don't mean to bother you. I'm sorry for keeping you here. No, not at all. Thanks for keeping me. Honestly, I've been worried about you. If you ever want to talk about anything, just say so. I'll make time. I've been avoiding people for most of my life, so I'm not the best at speaking. I know it's hard. You've been through a lot, but it's worth the extra effort to talk to your friends. I make everyone uncomfortable. I just don't know how to carry on a conversation. Hey, we're having one right now, and I'm telling you, I'm not uncomfortable. I'm actually really happy. So don't worry about me. And it's okay to be quiet sometimes, but try to find a middle ground at least. Otherwise, you'll never get any better. Oh. As far as what to talk about, anything's good. Hobbies? Things you like? A dream you had last night? Really, anything. Okay, then. I like this flower. I think it's nice. I think so too. Did you know that where I come from, those have a completely different color? Oh, really? I'd like to see that. Great. Come visit my village someday. In fact, we should invite all of our friends. It'll be fun. Oh, yes. That would be very exciting.
I want to point out, so in that she apologized, because Leonie as a character is actually very empathetic to people, and figured out really, like, after that conversation when she blew up, holy shit, Marianne has severe crippling depression, and by this time the game's been out long enough, I'll just say it, suicidal thoughts. And Leonie, being Leonie, figured that out. So she's not... So it's funny, she's good at reading people, but she can put people off. It's weird. She's an interesting character in that regard. Anyway, I'm going to make an edit here. I will be right back, because I'm going to have to split this video into two. I will see you all in a bit.